morning, everybody. It's Thursday. I'm sitting here at my customer waiting for them to clear a space where I can park and where they can unload me. I had called in a little earlier to let them know, hey, I'm on the way, I'm almost there, and the message didn't get through to all the right people, so it happens. So they're clearing some space for me and clearing some snow. And then once they're ready for me in about 30 minutes, they said, I can go take all my straps off over there and they'll start unloading me. So in the meantime, I'm keeping myself busy, working on stuff for you guys. Jeez, so how's your day going, man? Is it a good trucking day? How's it feel to be a weasel today? So we're almost unloaded here, just about done. And I can start making my way back to Lethbridge. I'll probably stop at a Flying J for a shower on the way up, I'm thinking. Just getting these taken off right now. There we go. There's a few odds and ends on here yet, but another successful delivery. Got my tarps up here already. We had them at the back when I had the load on here, but I brought them up here just so that they're out of the wind a little bit more. There's less chance of the wind catching them. Got the risers here that we didn't need. All of that fuss for getting risers, didn't even need them. So we'll just get some papers signed here and we'll be off on the next adventure. Gotta go pick up some trailers with my trailer tomorrow. Apparently some utility trailers or something. They need to make their way over to Manitoba. So we're gonna go pick those up in Lethbridge tomorrow morning and go home. Diesel, you holding the fort in here or what? Are you holding the fort? You almost done, man? You almost done. I sort of gotta pee a little. And we're back on the road. We're back on the way. 313 kilometers back to Lethbridge. That's 3 hours, so that would be approximately 180 miles. So get on here without hitting anything. It's always the goal of the day, you know, don't hit anything. This is a nice little city here, Great Falls, Montana. It's actually pretty big. I always say that. It's always bigger than I expect it to be, every town I go to. My kind of town though. Then again, it is in Montana. Montana is one of my favorite states. If Brit and I ever had the opportunity to move to the US, Montana would be on near the top of my list. I think we were talking about Utah, Montana, maybe like Idaho, Wyoming area. Something like that. I think that's where I would want to put roots down if I ever did have the opportunity to move to the States. But we'll see how everything goes. I mean, maybe one day. It's not like I'm being oppressed or anything up in Canada. I'm doing okay. I have no real reason to move at this point. But if a reason ever were to arise that I needed to get out of Canada, I'd have my eyes on those states first, I think. So I was able to send back that UPS package. I never realized that at Pilot Flying J's here, they have those UPS drop boxes. You just package up your package for UPS, you drop it in there, they take it away for you. Interesting. Oh, so I made myself some ham sandwiches. I'm really looking forward to them. Oh, I put them on backwards. Oh well. Ah, they're dripping. Okay, messy. So we're gonna leave Great Falls now. We're gonna head up to Lethbridge, spend the night there. I had a shower here too, though it was a cold shower. They didn't have any hot water. down there is the international border, Sweetgrass, Montana, and Coutts, Alberta. There's a rest area right before the border here I'm going to pull into, just to pull out my ID. I got nothing on the trailer behind me, so I don't need any paperwork. Just want to make sure I got my ID out. I don't want to be fishing for it at the window there. Though, actually, you know, it looks like there's a bit of a lineup. You know what? I'm just going to go straight to the border. I'll park in the lineup there. I can get my ID out. Looks like there's about 10 trucks or so. Let the E-log know that we've arrived at the border here. The weather outside seems to be pretty good too, so that's a good thing. Mark a border crossing, because either way I've got to cross the border now. There's no turnarounds. Even if they were to send me back for some weird reason, I still got to go up. We're at the border. Alright. So lineup, I don't know why it isn't moving. I saw a couple of drivers in front of me here getting out of their trucks and walking around already. I wouldn't recommend that at the border, but to each their own. Looks like they got one window open, and whoever's truck, or that truck that's at the window right now, is obviously having problems with his paperwork. Guess we'll just wait. Not like we have any other choice. Here we are, just like that. That guy's gonna wait for us. Okay, he does have a stop sign. It's an awkward corner for him. Alright, one more hour up to Lethbridge. Probably stay at the Flying J there. What is this guy doing here again? I caught up to this guy again. Before I was following him, he was doing like half the speed limit on the highway. Now he's driving in the middle of the road. Here at the scale, there was a driver who pulled all the way in off the off-ramp at literally 2 miles an hour all the way up to the scale house. I don't know why they were going so slow, but by going so slow, he stuck out like a sore thumb because he was holding up traffic and it backed out onto the highway, right? So there's trucks blocking traffic now because we're all blocked on the highway because he was taking his sweet time moving towards the scale. What do you know? He got pulled in for an inspection now. You don't want to go too fast in the scale, right? Obey the speed limits. Don't go too fast, but go fast enough. Don't stick out like a sore thumb and do 2 miles an hour and block traffic and all the way out onto the highway. You're gonna get yourself an inspection. Then the DOT are gonna wonder, why are you going so slow? What's wrong with you? They're gonna come and take a closer look at you. The point of life, in some respects, try not to stick out too much, because you know the nail that sticks out, bang, gets hammered. Obey the law. If everybody's, you know, breaking the law, don't break the law with them, then that's a good time to stand out when you're the only one obeying the law. But it's kind of funny that he got an inspection now. We were all so frustrated, and you don't want to honk and flash your lights at him, right? You're at the scale. Again, you don't want to stick out. They're asking him, why were you going so slow? You blocked traffic out onto the highway. Now they had to close the scale so that trucks can keep going past because we're backed up right onto the road. I'm telling you, if you're the nail that sticks out of the group, you're gonna get hammered. Oh, just laying back here in bed with all of my junk. And my weasel, he's not junk. Good boy. We're working on the videos here, and oh, it drives me nuts. It's almost like the scratch in the lens here. It's almost like the scratch right in the middle there is getting worse. You can see it in almost every shot. It's ruining it. I like to have high quality equipment, high quality vlogs, high quality. Drives me nuts that there's a scratch on this lens. It's deep in there. I tried to buff it out. You just can't buff that out. So, guess we'll just have to deal with it. This is like my one camera now because I lost my GoPro. I have the Canon G7X. I think I'm gonna look into getting another one of these. I really like the Canon G7X like this. I'm gonna go and buy a new one. They have a new model out. It's still the G7X, but they sort of redid it, made it a little bit better. It's $1,000. So as soon as I find that money, I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to take it and I am going to keep the receipt. So that next time if the lens gets damaged, I can return it for a new one. Hopefully. Because I don't have the receipt for this one. This one was actually a gift. Years ago already. How long have I had this camera? It was when I went to VidCon and I met them. That was not last year. I got married last year. The year before we went to California, VidCon. The year before. I've had this camera for 3 years now. Wow. It's time for an upgrade. It's time for a new one. Hopefully before our honeymoon. We're leaving for our honeymoon in 1 month, eh? I think March 29th. We're driving. We're going down to the Gulf of Mexico. We're really excited about it. I hope to have a new camera by then. I'm tired right now. I'm going to end the vlog here, wrap it up. I'd like to put it together here before I go to bed, because tomorrow I've got to get up early. I'm here in Lethbridge, Alberta, if I haven't told you already, and I got to go load some utility trailers and then take those utility trailers back home. And I'm really hoping, if I manage my time right on my e-log, I might be able to get home late tomorrow night yet. And then a couple of my friends want me to come with them to go hang out with them on Saturday to do something. I'm not sure what it is yet. He told me what it was, but I don't know what it is yet. I'm just excited to spend some time with my friends. I don't care what it is. Let's just go hang out. Right? So I'm trying to get home as fast as possible. Then I'll be home for Saturday and Sunday. This truck is probably going to go in for a service Monday morning. And then I'm going to see if I can get a load out of the yard Monday afternoon, Monday evening. And we'll start a new week over. That's what we do. We keep working. Trying to work as hard as I can right now to save up as much money as I can for our honeymoon. Cannot wait. 2 whole weeks. Woo! Coming up. 1 month. You guys are coming with, don't worry. Isn't that awkward? I'm taking all of you with on our honeymoon. There's going to be some certain points where you're going to have to wait outside. Just... that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to film everything. But it's going to be fun. We're having a week there where it's going to be just Brit and I. And then a second week of us with our friends. My bridal party. My groom's party. Groomsmen party. My groomsmen. They're all going to be there except for Troy. We couldn't get Troy out. He had some stuff going on at home and he couldn't come out. But Moses is going to be there with his wife Colleen. Evan's going to be there with himself. John's going to be there with Jade. And it's going to be a week-long party. And I cannot wait to take you guys along with for that. It's going to be so much fun. I haven't talked about it yet, I know. But I'm going to be talking about it a lot this month. I'm going to bed. All right? Enough talking. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Share the video if you did like it. And be honest if you didn't. Yeah, sure. Give me your best shot. Down below in the comment section. I had to think about that. I'm like, do I want to invite the trolls? Do I want to invite the negative comments? Yeah, sure. Free speech. Go for it. Down below in the comment section. Have fun. All right, but be nice to everybody down there, all right? You can be mean to me. Be nice to everyone else, okay? See you tomorrow.